Good evening.
Hello.
Oh, there's Tristane. That's 2 healers.
I'm feeling better about this now.
No, he was on a break. I literally just demoted him like so many minutes ago because I didn't know if he was coming back.
I don't know. I think the whole guild is on a break. Grab something to drink. I'll be right back.
This honey app is awesome.
Yep.
What app?
Honey.
I don't know
It's
what
like-
that is.
Told me about it. It's like a online thing that like finds discounts and stuff for you.
Oh, outside of the game.
Okay, there we go.
Hey guys, I may have to drop halfway through. I'll join you, but I want to give a heads up.
This is confusing. FedEx ground. Estimated arrival Tuesday, May 25th. FedEx 2-day. Arrival Thursday, May 20th. When did 2 days turn to 7 days?
Is that a weekend?
Sounds like some bullshit.
Yep.
Just straight bullshit. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get my backup headset. This one ear cuff thing's gonna drive me nuts.
Hello.
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 Hey.
Hi.
Thank you.
I take it Wrath is giving school priority over the raid again.
I know, right? He'll be with us at 8. Or in an hour for those of you in other time zones.
Well, let's play around and pull some trash.
Incoming! Take cover!
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hold back. They're on slots.
did I get an invite?
Maybe.
Not be blinded by misplaced loyalty.
What the heck? One of my 2 add-ons is freaking out.
Wow, what are you gonna do?
Turn it off.
Of course.
The one.
They're down to 1.
What add-on is it?
I don't know. Keeps coming up with that Luna era.
Whoops, I was trying to save you, Griselda.
Yeah,
Ew.
that's fast. I had swings. That's cute.
Can't be right. Maybe it's just not updated. It was weak aura. Hopefully it works now.
What's your other one?
It's gotta.
What does that do?
Damage, healing meter.
Ah.
I need to target something.
Who's the new healer?
Hi, my name is Drew.
What up, dude?
Motherfucker! Apparently not good enough.
Yep. Too many stacks.
Oh no, what a
You hit my potion. Kill it! Res me!
Go, Rocky, go.
Lucky didn't last long.
I couldn't find him. The dang thing kept switching targets.
My pet
I
guy.
got the res. Yeah, stupid thing quit switching targets and I couldn't click on him. You know, it's weird. If you get elemental and you use your rock elemental or whatever elemental you want to use, you get a pet bar. How's fucking resto?
You can control it.
Actually, I don't think you control it.
I got a macro set up for my elemental spec that when you press it once, it summons the lightning elemental, then you press it again and it casts its special lightning ability.
Oh, okay, so you can control it. I haven't really used it, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's only an elemental though. You don't get control of it in Resto. But that's the only thing I've ever pissed with as far as trying to control those things on the shaman.
It's just annoying because they give you that little pet bar or whatever, and you can click on it and actually like target your pet.
Yeah, if you don't
So
actually
Resto, you're
manually
just fucked. You can't get him.
Yeah, if you don't manually cast the lightning elemental's special ability while it's up, it won't do it on its own. So you have to. It's just easier to have a macro because it's a big damage hitter.
Yeah, I might have to make a button for /target rock elemental. He was alive for a little bit in there.
So can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Who dat?
New headset, who this? Oh, actually old headset. My other one, the right ear cuff, fucking burnt out, so I went back to one of my old ones.
You can have a couple of mine, Swift. Where are you hiding?
Without it.
Gotta get him oiled up.
Yeah.
Earl him up.
Sure thing, man.
Right, take a cauldron, take a blast, drink it, take another one, so you have a spare. Not for everybody to have two.
Rightly, your dog's in the cauldron. I think he's drowning.
No, he's trying to jump out of it, see?
I see that.
He's gasping for
fighting
air.
for his life. Well, there he goes. He's been freed from his prison. So, what's different?
I don't I have to actually have to taunt.
Anyone remember what the reason was? Why undead used to be a good race for warlock? Because I've been thinking about race changing. I knew that there used to be a reason for it, but it doesn't seem like it's there anymore.
I thought it was just the never be feared thing.
Yeah.
Some PvP crap.
And there was something special about the class or the race that I picked it when I went with it back in Legion.
For undead?
They changed something. They're no longer considered the.
Yeah, I think it was the fear thing.
Really? Yeah, I
You
can't
can eat
remember.
people.
Yeah,
I've
fear.
never actually used that.
The biggest reason they were good for locks, or at least the ones that use shadow damage or have like a mastery that gives shadow damage, was the racial Touch of the Grave used to scale with shadow damage increased masteries.
Okay, maybe that.
But
was
I don't think it scales with mastery anymore.
That's right. I
It's-
forgot about that Touch of the Grave shit.
I knew there was a reason I went undead when I started this, Tim, but it's just whatever it was. They changed something. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, I think orc and troll.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with, either an orc or a troll. If I race change it, I'm so used to the way it looks, though. I think I'd assume I was on my mage or my shaman every time I logged into this tune. If I changed it, it's based on the character difference.
Yeah, orc's good for dots, and troll would be good for your destro, or even demon.
So, like Griselda says there is a knockback and the intermission, and the video that I posted on there, they were trying to have everybody back over here so that when you got knocked back, you got knocked into the fence or whatever. If you're out away from the fence and out by this edge, you can get knocked off the platform, apparently. It must be a fairly significant knockback.
It is. So when we phase him, everyone just needs to be like closer to him. Whee!
Check. Well, let's just pull this a couple times and see how it goes.
Well, according to the healer thing, I don't have to do anything else.
Remember the mechanics. It should be the same number of drops and everything. The only difference is you're going to get Goliath after Goliath after Goliath after Goliath.
Yay.
So, yeah.
So constant cleave damage.
Yes. So main target will be the Goliath when it's down. Cleaving the boss, essentially. And then
That's right.
everything else is just going to hit harder. Woohoo!
Gonna park all the ranges on orange. When you get crystallized, that person runs out the star. If you need to drop your bleed, you'll also stack with that person. When crystallized goes off, when the meteor's about to hammer, we'll just need several people to pile into that.
Can we
Bleed
like
needs run.
switch the markers around so that the range is further back and the crystallize is up a little, so that way it's closer to tanks and melee to get to?
Sure.
Be cool.
How's the new job, Drew?
It's good. I love it. I'm learning things.
That's cool.
It's a little stressful, but it's awesome. So, still happy that I made that choice, and it's the good.
Cool. And
It's
it's
gonna
more of a
take
9 to
time.
5 consistent, which is always nice.
Yeah, definitely. I can come home too because it's like 6 minutes from my house.
That'll be good in the wintertime.
Oh yeah,
I kind of got a new contracting job.
rats.
Cool.
Doing
let's-
screening.
Alright, let's give this a pull and see what we got.
Grab
Screaming?
my oils.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
So
I
are
didn't
we...
realize we were pulling him back here.
Okay, yeah.
No, I didn't think we were coming back here with him.
Okay, yeah. Well, next pull, I'm gonna have to redo all the markers.
This Goliath is destroying.
Pulling back out. Sorry.
Did you taunt him off me?
Nope. He's all dead.
That's fine.
We're pros.
Okay, so are you wanting to tank him right? Are you wanting to tank them right there? Because if so, I'm gonna need to move all the markers.
Yeah.
Wicked blast.
I was going to move them back just because of the knockbacks and everything else. In the video I was watching, they were talking about tanking them back farther instead of up in the front. No matter whatever you...
The video you posted, like the mechanics that, at least from what we've been doing, are totally backwards. It's going to throw the whole raid off. But as long as we're not near the edge during knockback, we should be okay.
What the heck is Wicked Blast? I don't even see it on the list.
It's the, I think the glaive that she throws, right?
Nah, it said Wicked Glaive, I think. Or Wicked Blade.
That's the glaive that gets thrown, right? When you get targeted?
I think so.
So everyone has to go out.
Is
it new?
I don't know. I've never had the boss tank that close to my face, though, so I don't, I don't know if it's new or not. I was thinking it might have been a melee problem.
My
I mean,
raid
already
frames
do all
were
the markers.
my raid frames were still unholy as the tank, not Drew.
Incorrect.
There we go. That fixed it. Well, heal bot's buggy as shit. It always has been. I can't imagine using anything else to heal with.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see anything on here.
I was gonna say, what'd you say it was called? Because I was looking.
Wicked Blast is what I got hit by.
Yeah,
that's what killed me. You can't find it.
Yeah, general call, Wicked Blast.
It fucking murdered everybody. Yep, I don't know.
All Wicked Blast call throws a ricocheting blade at the marked targets, which explodes upon contact with any player, inflicting 11,000 shadow damage to players within 8 yards. This applies Wicked Laceration.
I guess the explosion is called Wicked Blast.
If you aren't targeted and you get hit with it, you're effed, basically.
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. I guess the explosion's called Wicked Blast. Then I didn't put that in there. Okay.
No, they don't put that in there.
Yeah, they're rude.
Yeah, I looked under deaths and it says that that's what it is that it explodes upon contact with any player, inflicting 11.
Not marked, huh?
Well, I think it still does the 11,000 damage to the marked players, but if there's anybody within 8 yards, it does 11,000 damage to all of them, and then it bounces again, and so.
Yeah, I took 14, 15, and 10. Well, actually, no,
yeah,
14 again.
So the blade hit like 3 people and then did a bunch of damage,
Kaboom.
Goodbye, raid.
Flat grand.
So don't stack.
Well, move your blades out.
You should, but you have to take blades out, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so I'm going to reposition a little bit. So if you're wanting to bring the boss back here, we'll keep them here. Range is going to be on orange. Crystallize is going to star. Blades, y'all want to run out towards X. But you got to keep in mind it's going to hit somebody, and then go back to the boss. So when you run out this way, just make sure you stagger out.
I guess melee will want to watch out for that.
Reverberating shit will drop out here.
Melee, if they get it, will want to go like more towards purple. Like
I meant
the range.
The boomerang comeback.
Right, I'm saying if the melee gets it, they want to go, like, you both shouldn't run to the same spot. So if a range is already out here, a melee should go up here. Like, the two of you who are targeted should not be next to each other either, because if you are, you're going to take double damage.
Can we send them to the moon, triangle, or square instead, and have them each pick a spot?
That is going to later be something else, though.
Yeah, no, but will it happen at the same time?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They can.
Well,
and then the other issue
the
with
very
that
end they will.
is if these things are ricocheting back from Moon to the boss, if it's hitting you guys and me and Az are up here, we're gonna get hit when it comes back. Whereas if they come from this way, we have a little bit more room to not get hit.
And we'll try and stand on like this side of the boss, so that it'll boom, 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 and come back, and you guys can be back behind the boss, and hopefully it won't hit you.
So if we go to X, make sure
I don't
we're
want to
apart.
I don't want to be standing out here tanking the boss because it'll come in and hit me in the back.
Right. We want to
So
be.
we're gonna, we want to be on this side of the boss with his back to you guys, and that way, if you get the ricocheting blades, you can run out to red and purple, and then it'll go boom, boom, and come back. And as long as the melee stays here or on his left hip, then they won't get hit by the blade. Of course, they're demon hunters, so they're going to be bouncing all over the place. So fuck. You want to grab him first, Drew, or you want me to? And because one of us will have to grab that gargoyle right off the bat. It looks like it was eating people. I didn't even expect that to come in.
You just confused everybody in the beginning by taking him way back here. That's all that happened.
What'd I do?
We'd be fine. You
What'd I
drug
do?
his ass way back here. Usually
get the
we're
memo?
way out there. No, I did not get the memo.
Whoa. What's on the healing chart right now?
Griselda.
Forgeborn Reveries? What the fuck is that?
Soulbind.
Yeah, it's a Maldraxxus Soulbind.
Oh.
Someone knew the answer to that. Thank you, Varjan.
You have to explain it to me after this pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here! Traitors must die!
Goliath.
Tear you asunder!
Everyone on Goliath, leaving the boss.
The blade run out.
Blade's out. To
Oh,
the
that one's
other
done.
side. That's gonna kill the whole raid.
Yeah,
Yup.
you went the wrong way on that one.
On the chatter. Stacking that. Oh, yep, bad. Wow. That's a wipe.
Just put it back the way we did before, since everybody's
Lost
familiar with
in.
that. Yeah. Let's just do it the way we had before. That way I can make an unholy change the markers again. That'll be good.
Nope.
You cannot run!
I need a target. I don't have a target.
The depths take you! Bleed! The depths take you!
No, just change the markers back to the way we usually do it so that people know.
The depths take you! Tear you asunder! The depths! Your treachery has come to an end!
We forgot our flower anyway.
Yeah. We can't do the flower on normal. What are you talking about?
I have many wares. Good fortune.
Alright, we stand like this, or we going back to the old way? What are we
Let's go to the old way, because that's what everybody knows. I mean, we already had problems with people going the wrong way with the blades and everything else. So let's just, I don't want to confuse people any more than I already have.
So sorry, just to confirm, blades go left?
Blades are going towards the X side of the room over here.
Got it.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to the other way, the original way we were doing stuff. Yeah, and then too, like, if somebody does accidentally go the wrong way, like, don't yell, you went the wrong way. Like, I'm pretty sure they know they did, and then if that is needed, I'll address that, so.
Yeah.
If they do, I'm gonna say, hey,
You told somebody they went the wrong way.
No, I'm gonna yell at somebody and tell them to shut up. I've been talking about this for enough raids that it shouldn't be happening, so.
It's like my nightly is kicking in. Be right back.
Okay, so boss is going to be in the forward position. Wicked Blades can run out towards the X side of the room. But again, your goal is to kind of make a triangle between you, whoever else has the blade, and the boss, so that it doesn't ricochet into other raid members and stuff like that. So just try to keep an eye out for that. When the reverberations start to drop later on, remember we dropped the first one on blue. Second one gets dropped on moon, but the blue one has to be soaked. Third one gets dropped on green, then the other two have to be soaked. Don't try to be a hero and try to like immunity it. It never seems to work out for us, so we'll just do the mechanics.
I don't know if you know, Grizz, but your mic is left open. Just FYI.
Not on my screen.
Not on mine either.
Really?
I see it too. I don't hear anything, but I see it.
Me too.
So the yellow is for crystallize?
Yes. So remember, y'all, there's like two stages to crystallize. So it's like you're gonna get the crystallize, which drops like the ability, which like drops your bleeds. And then right after that, there's the meteor. So if you have bleeds on you and you want to drop them, you stand with the person right before crystallize goes off, and you're gonna get stunned and whatnot. No big deal. But then a meteor comes down and deals a fuck ton of damage split between anybody within 8 yards. So the initial thing you only stack if you need to drop your bleeds. The second thing we can pile several people into to help reduce the damage.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Bleed!
Kill the Goliath. Good blade.
That was good.
Yeah, melees, try to stand on like the other side of the boss. I like mine ricocheted back in, but
Hunting call.
I need a target.
You cannot run!
Blades.
Blades out.
Crystallize in about 15. So I'm going to be dropping my step. It's the glow. I'm going to take him with me when
crystallize ink. There it is, out the stock.
Anyone with
Stack
the
in
dot
for the
should be
meteor.
in it before it crashes. Good job.
dead.
The
Oh, yep, blades came in. You get
Oh,
the
they-
blades
I-
didn't go out.
On this, the
Like the wicked blade that gets thrown came and killed everybody.
The depths take you!
Does that
Fuck
thing
it
no
up.
longer spawn over your head to tell you it's coming to you?
Yeah, you could have an arrow.
So I thought. I didn't see it though. Maybe I just missed it.
Treachery has come to an end.
DBM marks everything for me so I can see the people that have it.
Did I miss that first one?
Many deals for a friend of the grumble.
I may have to, when that gargoyle is up and we're trying to do crystallize, may have to tank both of them at the same time. Because the crystallize stunned me and the gargoyle just whooped my ass because I couldn't stagger, I couldn't do anything.
I think we were also light on people on the meteor. Probably took a shit ton of damage from that too.
So let me ask this, y'all. So right now, we're kind of saying, hey, blades go left. So the way the DBM is set up, it's putting a star marker on somebody's head and an orange marker on somebody's head. And it's probably saying in your headset, run to star or run to orange.
Right.
Would you guys prefer if I put a star and a circle marker out here so that you know where to run?
I think that'd be a good idea.
That would make more sense.
What are these words you talk about make sense? How long have you been in this guild? Jesus.
We have an anvil.
There was one here.
You can mount on here.
Here's one.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have many wares.
Forgot that we could mount up here.
Wait, how did I get this?
It was free.
Everybody got that.
Oh.
Yeah, the leaves change color with the seasons too.
You aren't special.
I didn't think I was. That's why I was wondering why I had it.
Like, where did this come from?
Yeah. They were like, there's a box in my inventory. Wait a minute. I'm mounting this thing. Where'd this come from?
Back in February, I think, when you first got it, when you mounted it, that was silver. Now that it's spring, it's green.
So you're telling me I've had that thing for months?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right around
Sweet.
when 9.05 dropped, I think, is when they gave it away.
What's it called?
Well, if you've never opened the box.
No, I have. I just don't know where to find it.
Something.
Yeah, ancient something.
Oh yeah, Wandering Ancient.
There you go. Words and stuff.
Your mom sleeping, one or the other.
It's a kind of a cool mount.
With this one?
No, the Wandering Ancient thing.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
like
cool. The leaves change.
I wanted the book, so I just say I don't like it. Totally should have done the book.
So wait, just confirming, where...
Okay, that mount special was cool.
the blades going now?
Give me a second, I'll explain it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Afraid I'd missed it.
Was he trying to get you off?
Alright,
what she
so range is going to be on purple, crystallize is going to be on X, and then the blades are going to try to run out to star and orange. So I made like a triangle between the two markers and the boss. So the tanks and ass, like the melee, we want to try to stand on like this side of things, so that if stuff ricochets, it's all on that side of the room. And then this will put the crystallized people out of the way, so that if the blades all go this way, we good.
Okay, sorry. What where again? Blades where?
Star and orange.
Okay,
So
and crystallize
EBM
X.
is going to put a star and an orange marker over somebody's head. If you get those markers, just run to the corresponding spots.
That's the same for melee.
Yeah, if you get a star or an orange over your head, we run out.
Go to the marker.
And DBM, if you have DBM, ran. It'll be like, run to star, run to orange, or run to circle.
It's like that weak aura that I have for that other fight. It always says
Left.
go left.
Left.
If I can have the thing on, it's like go left. I'm like, okay. And I killed everybody.
Okay.
Well, it's a special modified version.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Tear you asunder!
Target Goliath.
Yep, get on the Goliath.
My blade will find you!
Figures I say that and don't put a marker on anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't I do a marker?
Okay. You went where you should have. Good job.
Taunt, please.
Got call.
You cannot run!
Just make sure everybody's stacked up on purple, please. That way if you need to run out, you're running out to your sides.
Bleed!
Crystallize in about 10.
Anyone who has a stack will need to get in the circle with that crystallized person. Now, everybody on that marker with that person if you have a stack.
My blade will find you!
Okay, call.
Again.
Treacherous scum!
Get the Goliath.
Tear you asunder!
Should be ducking that Goliath. He's an asshole.
Sylph's down.
You cannot run!
Look at blades. Get him out. Nothing call.
Got the Goliath.
Bleeds.
Good job. Mark, go to the left side of me. There you go. Unless you get targeted.
My soldiers will strike from the sky! Champions, I will clear the skies!
Alright, I got the Goliath. I'll taunt him in a second. Alright, I got called. Weak. Nope.
Yeah, those markers aren't. They're too far away for people to move. Can you toss me lead and see if my DBM will overwrite some of the options? Because there's stuff going on. I think the markers are getting pulled off by different mods.
Your treachery has come to an end.
The DBM just had an update today too.
Yeah, there's a few people that are out of date, but that shouldn't affect my markers going on.
No, it shouldn't. Any thoughts, suggestions, plans?
Yeah, I'm just checking all my DBM options. So I put a moon down because I'm changing it in my options where it should put a moon on whoever gets crystallize. So that's where people will know how to stack for crystallize. Okay, let's try this again. Then, let's see. Actually, 2 seconds. Okay. So move the purple marker back a little bit, because I noticed the markers, by the time people probably saw they had Wicked Blade, you didn't have far enough to run out, so I kind of moved them a little bit closer. And then melee, we're just going to have to keep in mind, stuff's going to be coming from that direction, so we want to stand on this side of things to make sure we're not getting hit. Or tanks, you guys can stand on this side, but
The whole crystallized group is going to get hit by a serrated, though, with the yellow marker right there.
a straight line right here. How's that going to happen?
That's,
well,
I mean,
if everybody's in
by
the right
me, and I think
spot.
you would have hit my warglaive sticking out my shoulder. That I think they're really close. Is all. Like, if somebody's running to that circle and a blade's going out and they run too far, I mean, I think it's going to hit the group that close. But
We'll find out. It's just everybody's going to have to be Johnny on the spot. Like, you can't like be in motion when the blades go out. You have to be there. Like, it has a cast bar, so we're going to have to be in position before it goes off. So I moved them in so there's not a far travel distance. And moon is now crystallized / boulder from the sky. So it's a matter if y'all get crystallized, you move right here. If you need to drop your bleeds, you move right here. And then you can stay there for the boulder drop as well.
Let's try again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Wicked blade incoming.
Tear you asunder!
Blade.
No escape!
Go.
Run out. Go.
I'm gonna try to hit y'all as raid markers. You don't think it's too far.
Let's don't move.
on the call.
Wicked blade ink.
You cannot run!
Go. Stack back up on purple. Remember, so if y'all get that, run to the left towards the star and the orange.
Almost everybody should be using it.
The drop dragon. And then take this beast whenever you can.
It
Fucking hurts.
yes, it does. That bleeds nasty.
Rated shit is crap.
Everybody back on purple. Everybody back on purple.
Tear you asunder! No escape! Bleed!
I need to target something else.
General Cole, get cover! My soldiers will strike from the sky!
This is the blood orbs and the Goliath.
Bring me their animal heroes!
I think we're gonna have happy feet when the big guy comes down. Dodge the blood puddles, they hurt.
Shit.
cheated. This sucks.
Rip everybody.
Soak, soak, soak. No one soaked.
Jesus Christ, these things. The bleed is just nasty.
Yes.
The gargle hits hard too.
We'll find you.
They call.
Scum.
Or not.
Blood orbs.
Yeah, we got a little further that time. I think the biggest thing is, like, please make sure you run over to whatever marker is over your head. That's our big issue right now.
Oh, there's the knot.
I get stashed.
We got people with star running orange. We have people with orange running past orange. People running red. So if you get a star mark on your head, you go to the star marker. If you get an orange on your head, you go to the orange.
I'm still healing right now.
No escape!
Honorless.
Your treachery has come to an end.
I lose! Swifty, res us.
I'm gonna hold a bouquet of flowers this time.
I thought about doing that last time. I'm gonna do it this time.
I have many lucky do's you like.
Will look right.
Yep.
Do it.
I don't have them in Ghost Wolf. Oh yeah, I do. Oh no, that's my food. There's a chicken leg sitting on my paw.
That was so cute.
Man, we just got like totally screwed, as well as, you know, the mechanics of the fight. Like poor Tristane, I think that gargoyle jumped on him every single fucking time.
Yep. Wow.
And then at the end there, I took a bunch of damage, and then I got the blades. I ran over here, and then right after the blades, I got crystallized, and I ran back over here. I didn't do anything for like 25 seconds straight.
Yeah, that gargoyle, he just drops threat and decides to pick somebody and jumps on him.
He does.
That's why we have to kill him quick.
On my priest, I'm a Venthier, and when he would jump on someone, I'd put mind games on him. But man, it hurts him. But I do so much damage at that time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Kill that gargoyle.
Look at the blade, get ready to go. Out.
Scum!
What the what?
I didn't get out.
Just wipe it up. Wipe it up.
Tear you asunder!
What the fuck?
It had to have been blade.
Took her totally by surprise.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
We're dead.
Now, boys and girls, what do we learn about taking blades to the face?
Ooh, they no good.
Ooh.
Oh, they're gonna move. They're gonna move.
Hey, the
They're
food's
not
still
gonna
here.
move.
Hey, look, a double feast. Oh, no.
Oh, Cran ate it all.
Yeah, me and Tristan got all of it. I was a hungry pup.
We'll do one more poll and then we'll take our break.
Need alcohol. Fuck.
No, I'm sad I didn't go get beer now.
Drew, you want to try and right after he does the serrated swipe or whatever, do you want to taunt swap right after that? They were talking about doing it on one or two things. We've been doing it on like basically two. Do you want to try doing it on one? So basically he'll do it, and then right after that the gargoyle comes down, and so you'll take him and I'll grab the gargoyle.
Alright, we can try that. Do we get a crystallize to drop one stack, or?
I think we do, yeah.
Because, I mean, the guide I read, it was 2, but, I mean, it hurts. I'll do 1 if we can do 1.
That's why I was thinking, because it does a lot of damage, and when he does, we take 50% more damage when he does his next swipe if you've already got it, and that hurts.
It does hurt. Yes. I'm down for that. It's your health pool. Oh yeah. My 67k says ouch. I'm sure your stagger says ouch as well.
Let's say a stagger, he's got like 1 million.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Want him?
Get ready to run.
You get the, get him! Get him!
Haunted him.
Oh.
Crystallize. Dragon did not make it back there for that. I don't know how I don't have any stacks right now.
Wait.
Wait.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Wipe it and we'll take
Here,
our break.
healers. Have fun. Hey.
Treacherous scum!
Me.
Yeah, I think I might. While everybody's doing their break, I'm gonna try to maybe figure out some different markers or figure out a better situation.
It wasn't the marker. I was just trying to save Grizz, and then I went, oh, it's on my head, and then I died.
Treacherous! Your treachery has come to an end!
I can't imagine trying to heal these fights. Because you're looking at little squares, but you also sort of have to, with the other eye, you have to look at everything else.
The other eye, yeah.
The first, like, day of pulls on new bosses.
Like, I can heal 5-mans just fine because it's not so chaotic, but this is
Let's
just
take a break.
nuts.
And I just had it the time before, which is why I thought, oh, it couldn't possibly be me twice in a row.
Silly you!
That red arrow's not mine. Give it back.
2 in a row.
Yeah, I haven't done much healing this expansion. That's when I do hop on one of my healers, like I really bad about getting tunnel vision on my raid frames, not paying attention to mechanics.
Yeah, I've healed on a druid in LFR, like in the previous expansion, and I'm just like, I have no idea who to heal. I'm just going to start spamming little boxes.
Yeah, it's really bad for me right now because I've only ever really healed on the monk, and I just recently switched over to shaman, and so I'm in the process of learning how to heal on shaman as well. So that really draws my attention away from the shit I should be paying attention to. I'm getting better on it, but I mean, I'm putting up better numbers than I was on my monk, but I'm not I'm just not consciously aware of what I should be doing. So everything's like a second longer than it should be because I'm thinking about what I should be casting instead of just automatically casting it like I do on my monk.
Yep, and that just comes with practice, I guess.
Yeah.
You get used to the rhythm of a new build, a new type of healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the things that I find really, really enjoyable about playing a lot of ults is when I start playing something that I'm not very familiar with, it makes me better on my mains.
Plus, it helps you sort of empathize with the mechanics that that person has to deal with their particular class and build.
Yeah, particularly as a healer, you start seeing what people die to, and it's like, oh, I do that all the time on my DPS.
Right. Or you sort of know what to expect from, a Fury Warrior is going to tend to do this in this situation, because you've done it before. Hopefully.
Yeah. That's one of the... Warrior and Paladin are the two classes I have not done at all. I wanted to try and figure out Rogue. I played it quite a bit towards the end of BFA, but I was lost on melee classes.
Paladin is insanely easy if you go prot. Like, to level up, it's like stupid easy.
Yeah. I've got one, but I don't think I've got him. I think he's a level 10. He's been sitting there since the beginning of BFA.
You're like a god tank in instances, and you can just chain pull when you're soloing. You just don't even have to worry about it.
I can't imagine tanking on anything other than Demon Hunter. I just can't stand the lack of mobility on the other classes. I learned the basics on a Druid, and I hated how slow it was to get around. I wasn't very good at I didn't have my hotkeys set up to where I could change forms very easily.
Right. Well, the Paladin does have the charger, the little
I've seen
cooldown.
So I've never leveled mine high enough to see what actually utilize any of the later spells. So I've never actually played it enough to.
Plus, you can like enchant your boots for speed, and I think your cloak for speed, and you can actually zip around pretty well.
Yeah, I've thought about leveling it just to play it a little bit because that's an interesting class. I mean, same as like Druid. It'd be nice to have one class that I am at least halfway proficient on that can play all three specs. Where you can just swap right in the middle of a raid if somebody drops out when you're in a pug.
Yeah, my philosophy on it is I paid for the game, so I want to play all of it, right? That means playing all the classes all the way to the end game. Yeah. Even if I just do it by myself. I just want to see it all and experience it all.
Yeah, I did play Paladin a little bit in Warlords. I did level 1 all the way up, but I think I just played Ret. I can't remember. The last time I really touched that tune was probably the beginning of Legion. Oh, I had to go with the 1660 Super, that new egg site that I was going to get. I thought I was going to get a good price on a 1660 Ti. Turned out to be a scam site.
Sorry, you were saying something? I had to run to the other room.
Oh, yeah, I ended up going with a 1660 Super because the TI that I saw on Newegg was a drop ship from a scam site in China.
Ah.
I went through all the listings and was reading the reviews, and it was like half the people got a card, half the people didn't get anything. And I looked at it and it was like, the expected delivery date was anywhere from 5 to 32 days, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that kind of thing gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, I want to get my next card through eBay because I paid way too much for the shit that I bought, but I just want to get started. I want to get in and start playing with the shit so I at least understand stuff when I start upgrading and going to a 3 and 4 card setup.
Right. Yeah, this week was insane, and it would have been good to be, doing it, but it'll happen again. There will be other good weeks.
Yeah, Yeah, I've noticed things have been dropping off, but I kind of expect it to be very, fluctuate quite dramatically.
Yep.
It's just going to be a matter of playing around with it enough to understand what I should be holding on to my coins and when I should be selling them on to an exchange. But yeah, I'm going to have to buy another PC, or I'm going to have to build one from a mining kit with my next setup, because my duo core only has one PCI slot or PCIe slot. But it's enough to get me started. But my current rig that I'm gaming on, has 2, so I can at least turn it into a two card setup. But more than likely, what I'll look for is a cheap refurbished system somewhere that's got at least 3 PCIe slots, and then get that when I have the money to buy my next card, and then just turn that one into a rig.
Got it. Yeah, I sort of helped cover the cost of all my stuff by selling a bunch of audio equipment that I'm still in the process of selling on eBay.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could justify it to my wife. I'm like, look, I'd like to do this. I don't want to dig into savings too much, or I will, but I want to pay it back. So I'm going to sell, these guitars, this amp, this mic, all this other stuff.
Yeah, I want to get in and play around with it for about a month, and then I want to immediately go up to a 3-card setup, since that's the only thing that's going to be really, profitable. Is with the cards being so expensive, it's like 3 1660s, because it's just not feasible to spend $2,000 on one of those 3090s right now.
Yeah,
Pretty goddamn stupid.
They're up there.
If I could find one for like around $1,000, I'd scrimp around and try and scrape the money together to get it immediately, because one of them would basically cover my monthly expenses.
How far do you live from Micro Center?
Like 80 miles from Columbus. So yeah, it's a little over.
So it's not too feasible to come up every day and wait in line.
Nah, it's not even really plausible. Yeah, I'm gonna be scouring eBay over the next month and just be watching shit. I know there's tons of scammers on there too, but it seems like there's eBay, at least I've noticed that most of the things that I've looked at on there, they do have a money back guarantee, or a money protection program, where if you don't get what you got, you get your cash back.
Yeah, I bought most of my cards from eBay, and there were 2 things I looked for. One is, as usual, someone with a high feedback and no negatives, or only like very few. And then people would list something as a picture. Like, I'm not selling the card, I'm selling the picture, but you have to dig down to the bottom to see that they're saying that. It's very scammy.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've watched quite a bit of stuff on acquiring cards, but yeah, my next purchase will be more than likely through eBay. I paid way too fucking much on Amazon for this card.
Well, you'll pay way too much on eBay too, and I did too, but my thought was, well, I'll make it back eventually.
Yeah. But yeah, I went ahead and got the power, excessive power supply in the card. Paid a little over $800 for the 2. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. But I just wanted it to get here, because it'll all be here next week.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I went through my duo core, cleaned it up a bit. Tomorrow I'm gonna boot it up again, hook it to the internet, wipe the drive down to just nothing but the operating system, make sure everything's updated, and then after I do all that, I'm gonna gut it, take everything out, so that when it gets here, it's just gonna be an open air system, because it's a slim line or whatever. So it's one of the skinny ones. So I didn't buy a riser for it, since I only had 1 slot anyways.
Right,
so
there's no need for that.
I need to buy it right now. I'll wait and get that shit when I'm going to upgrade. So I'm just going to plug it directly into the motherboard and just have it as an open air rig.
Yep, I don't have a single PC in a box right now. Even the machine I'm running on is in a little flat frame. It's just like a test frame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one thing that I've got to do that I keep forgetting to look at, which is what I'm going to do tomorrow before I tear it apart, was I boot it up. I can't remember if the i7 operating system I have is the 32-bit or the 64. I think it's a 64, which if it is, I can leave it. If it isn't, I'm going to have to get a key for Windows 10 so I can get the 64-bit operating system in first.
Well, you can install Windows 64-bit without a license and just run it that way forever if you want.
Okay, I didn't know. I assumed I'd have to get a key if I wanted to upgrade it
Nope.
to 10. But I'm pretty sure that when I first bought, because it's got a HD 7550 in it right now, I think I mean, I know when I got it, it came with a 32-bit, but I'm pretty sure I bought Windows 7 64 for it, just so I could access the 64-bit architecture, because it does have it.
Yeah, no, just download the Windows 10 ISO file and use that to either burn a DVD or use Etcher to burn it to create an actual bootable drive out of a thumb drive or an external drive, and then you're good to go. You never have to have a serial number. You just can't customize anything without the serial number.
Okay, I didn't know that was not. I hadn't dug in.
You can play it. You can use it indefinitely, and it'll never lock you out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's good to know. I didn't know if I was gonna have to spend $60 on buying an operating system.
You can get the keys if you really run into a situation where you need a key. You can get cheap ones for like $5-10.
Yep.
Yeah, I hadn't looked into it. It's not something I'd even bothered. I've been doing all my research on hardware and the mining software.
Where's the mage?
I'm right here, man. Give me an invite.
That's why we were dying.
I might look into something like that for our office. We just got a bunch of new computers, and we're kind of using like 6 or 7 computers on 3 Windows disks. It's not very ideal.
Like 3 different versions of Windows.
Yeah, buy OEM versions on OEM keys online. It's easy to do. You actually don't even need to. You don't really need to register Windows, right? You get some station options, but
it's a tax office, and we have to deal with the IRS all the time. So I'm like, I don't really.
There's nothing illegal about it. Microsoft allows you to do that as long as you want. You just
really?
Yeah, they just you just can't customize
technically
things.
it's against the terms of service, but they don't enforce it, and it's not like a legal requirement. So. I have a PC that I built that I have yet to license the Windows on. It's been 5-6 months.
I don't know. The current PC that I play on, I've had forever, and I've never done anything with it.
All right, now that I'm here, we can just stomp this one and get on to Nathrius.
Yeah, okay.
No, but seriously, what are we doing here?
Getting slapped.
It's really easy.
It's like 3 totally different answers.
See all these marks? You just have to run to them one after another. Just pick them at random, and we all just run around.
I feel that's like what's happening, even though I'm explaining not to do that. Alright, well, when Zool's back, I'll go ahead and do another explanation. I move stuff around, it's going to be different, but hopefully ultimately better. Did you just die, Drew?
Yeah, she jumped off the side.
You're back to being a tank again, Unholy. What the hell's going on with my UI?
Was she testing what happens if you get knocked off the side?
Yeah.
So who all has that Stone Legion's general trinket? Put a 1 in raid chat, please.
Nope, not on this team.
And the choir one for the casters.
Yeah, I'll deal with that one.
Hey.
I thought I had this. Did I change it? I might have replaced it.
I have the hymnal.
Yeah, we'll worry about that in a second. I need to know who's got the Stone Legion's thing. So I got Brightly, Drew, Zool. Anybody else?
I think mine must be on my hunter. It's definitely not on my log.
Downgrade, but I have one.
Okay. So then who all has the Cabal Himmel thing? Put a 2 in raid chat. Okay. And then, if you're not somebody who typed 1 or 2, if you're a DPS that really benefits from haste, put a
Wait,
3 in
oh.
chat.
Still has it too.
Oh, that just went up. Okay. Alright,
Yeah,
so
definitely benefits
Swift and Yaws, you guys are haste guys.
I mean, should I equip my thing or just forget about it?
Just forget about it.
And I'm gonna take 3 then.
Okay. Alright, so I kind of organized the groups. So group 2 is going to be our Himmel group, so that you guys can kind of like get your buff from yourselves. Group 1 is the Legion General group, plus people who benefit with haste, because Drew has her trinket thing that gives haste. And then group 3, kind of like pair them all together, just be all crit people for Cran's buff. So you've probably noticed the arena looks a little different because we're going to try something different. So we're going to have the tanks / boss are going to be on Skull. And if you guys can keep yourselves either like, you know, facing this way, but not in the line of star and orange, or facing to the sides. So everybody go ahead and come stack up on purple, melee included other than the tanks. Alright, so if you get Wicked Blade on you, you're gonna get a star or you're getting an orange. Star people. Everybody take a look at where star is at, where I'm jumping. If you get a star on your head, this is where I need you to go. Please. If you get an orange marker on your head, note of where I'm jumping. Over here. This is where I need you to go, please. Do not run towards moon. Do not run towards X. Do not run towards blue. Please go to the designated spots. Because this is only going to work if we do that. Because what it's going to do, it's going to form a triangle between the boss and those people. And it's going to ricochet back to the boss. Crystallized players are going to run towards moon. Over here. And then when the reverberating stuff starts to drop, we'll drop that stuff back here in the back side of the room. Please ask now if you have any questions of what the raid markers mean or where you need to go. Yeah, we're gonna less than like the last like 30%, like when they're both down.
We're taking him on the skull?
Yeah, and y'all will be kind of like facing left to right, so that way the blades can pass like this way.
We can face him towards the group. He doesn't cleave or anything that I'm aware of, so we could.
I think Call does a cleave.
Call makes us bleed. I know that.
Okay, yeah, so it says swipe, but it's only you. Yeah, that'd be fine. I mean, hell, you guys could probably stack with us too. I mean, just keep the boss on Skull, and then y'all stand like right here. Let me look and make sure I don't have any cleaves to worry
The
about.
gargoyle, Goliath, he might.
He won't.
Big boy might.
Yeah, he might not. He won't jump very far, at least, because he'll be right there. So I think the gargoyle just
throw him over the side anyway.
Him. The general does a knockback on us. The other general.
Oh, yes. So that one also suggested 2. We should probably do it every one, right?
Yeah.
That one just has to drop off, though. Maybe. Yeah. Either way, that punch is gonna hurt. I really don't want to take a second one with the debuff.
Okay. Ready, check? We're gonna try some more. Just really, really, really need everybody to be watching your raid timers. I'm gonna try to say when Wicked Blade's about to happen, but you're gonna have to watch your own screens for if you get the buff.
Here we go with Feelween.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
You taunt the gargoyle.
Got him.
My blade will find you!
Stack on the moon. There we go. Stack it.
Taunt the general.
No.
Whoops.
Bleed's gonna go out.
Wow.
What was that?
That was the blade.
Blade didn't go out. Yup.
Not this time.
The depths take you!
Yeah, if you don't get the blade out right, the blade hits, every time the blade hits somebody on heroic, it does 11,000 damage and it explodes in an 8-yard radius. And so it's real important to get it out. If the people run it out and they get hit, then they take the 11k by themselves. But if they take it in the group, then everybody in the group gets it. And if the blade continues to ricochet off of people, which it did there, then it was 11,000, 11,000, 11,000, 11,000. It's just doing a shit ton of damage to everybody.
Yeah, one thing I'd recommend, like if anybody, so if you are using DBM, you can get an add-on pack called VEM, stands for Voice Encounter, that helps yell things in your headset.
I have many lucky do's you like.
I don't know, so I know there's people here running Bigwigs and stuff like that. I don't know if Bigwigs gives you all those types of like audible alerts. Might be worth trying to get DBM just to see if that helps.
Okay, I have moved Cold Snap further away from Time Warp.
What's the voice addendum called to DBM?
It's like V as in Victor, E as in Echo, M as in Mike. It's like voice encounter mods or something like that. It adds like a voice pack to DBM.
Cool.
I found it. I'm downloading it now.
Yeah, it might be worthwhile to, if you didn't update your boss mods. A couple people are out of date. You may just go ahead and check that real quick too.
Yeah, DBM did up, and Bigwigs both updated today, right before the raid started.
Oh yeah, it's called DBM Voice Pack VEM. If people are, so I know a few people found it.
This better just be the best goddamn thing I've ever downloaded.
It's pretty. I liked it a lot. I mean, peanuts. Honey roasted peanuts.
Can I get a Hellstone, by the way?
No.
Pretty please. Thank you.
Yeah, some people are trying to download that add-on. You probably need to. I don't know if it's gonna make you relog or not to activate it, but if you're not ready, you can exit and we'll wait.
You just have to reload your UI now.
I'm ready. When I reloaded it, took away the box.
Check. Okay. Unusual.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Onto the
Goliath Wicked Blade. Apparently, it still hits people.
I'm guessing the boss was too close to the edge.
Yeah, I think when it came, like, it hit the players good, but when it came back and hit the boss, so okay. Let's move the purple marker a little bit.
Because we did the thing, and then
Yeah,
everybody
that was better.
We did the thing. I swear I did the thing.
Yeah, I saw you over there. I was like, who's the other partner? And I saw you run out, and I was like, oh, it's Sil.
There.
You come get the voodoo. Don't be shy. What you looking for? Me got the good stuff. Man.
Potential customer!
I try to move it back to the middle of that square a little bit.
Like you.
So y'all just have to keep the boss like right on X. So it's got a massive hitbox, or right on skull. Maybe that'll help.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Yeah.
Not good call.
Wait.
Don't be in the boss's hitbox.
Stack.
Finding the boss.
Y'all able to back the boss up just a little bit?
Accidentally have to play it and not call.
Goliath?
Got call.
Crystallize.
Fucking stun sucks.
Your treachery has come to an end.
So what happened there?
Bad things.
I think one of the blades got somebody because almost everybody in the raid had one stack of the bleed.
How hard is that bleed to heal? So that I seem to get it the first time every time. Should I just ice block it off or?
Nah.
Only if you get multiple stacks. Probably around like 2 or 3 is when it starts to become like really deadly. But the deadliest part of it right now is the ricochet. If it hits like 3 people, we're done. Because it's 11k damage each, and most of us have like 37,000 health, 40,000 health, so it's like it's only gonna take a couple of hits for us to all get smashed. So far, have y'all, like, given if you're running to the right marker and are not trying to, like, make up lost ground to go to the other marker, are y'all feeling like you have enough time to get from purple to star?
Seems like there's plenty of time to get over there. I mean, I cheat. I push a button and I'm there, but...
Yeah, so I think, like, if we have the tanks, like, if y'all back the boss to kind of, like, where it's kind of, like, right between the markers, maybe?
Okay.
And then you guys are standing right about here. Maybe that'll keep it from hitting... Because it doesn't matter if it hits the boss, right? It just matters if it hits players.
The little AoE that the blade hits, it puts a bleed stack on you too. So if it explodes and hits people, they get a bleed.
So as a melee, should I just back up from the boss when it comes to the glaive?
Yeah, because like in this thing that I saw, it's like... Looks like the boss is kind of like in one spot, and then the tanks are kind of like off to the side of it. But I guess if we keep it like roughly in the middle and keep you guys right around here, maybe that'll keep you safer.
Yeah, we'll get it figured out. It's some heavy mechanic fight, and it's just got to make sure that we're doing things right. Like we see, if you fuck up, we fuck it up big time.
Do we need somebody who just calls that out, or?
Unholy's doing it. We're doing it
every single time. Would it help if I called the people as well?
That's what I mean.
I don't want people to feel like they're being called out, so if I call it out, I don't want people to think you're being called out. I'm just calling out the names to make sure people run.
I'm cool with it personally.
Yeah.
Let's try it that way then. Okay, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
I tear you asunder!
I got the freaking blade ink.
No escape!
Riley Rajan. There we go, back in. Crystallize out. Stack meteor.
On the boss.
Wicked blade ink. Tristane and me.
I also still need to drop my stack, and it's
Alright.
right now.
Crystallize.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the boss again then.
Crystallize out. If you
got
need to
the
drop
boss,
the
go.
stack, do it. Wicked Blade, Ink.
I got him.
Tatter, Sustain. Wicked Blade, Ink. Ready. Tatter, Fin. Don't res me, I'm just gonna call stuff out. Good. Crystallize.
Bring me their anima, heroes.
Crystallize didn't get it.
Yeah, that was me.
Wicked Blade, Ink. Thumbs, Brightly Crayon.
Orbs, too.
Remember, be focusing on the Goliath.
On call, so you can clear.
So we're gonna have Blades right, followed by Crystallize. So Blades incoming. Finn and Griselda. Crystallize incoming. Out the moon, Griselda. Blade Ink. Fin and Tap.
Woo! We did it!
Your general.
Next phase.
I yet stand, Prince.
Nah, that was better.
Though I may fly a little stiff in the morning.
Yeah, the
Do y'all
start.
feel like that helped like calling stuff out?
Yeah.
To help.
Yeah, it's just like when there's a lot of mechanics going on. That way, when you hear your name, you're like, "Oh, that's me."
Yeah, I think it's kind of helpful.
Oh.
Get my attention.
Yeah, his knockback thing is no joke.
Yeah, that's pretty
Swift,
far.
come on, Swift, you got this, dude. Come on, oh man.
Come on, Swift, go, go. Oh, what kind of warlock are you? Gee. You're even a demon and warlock. What the hell, man? You should be able to just clear that boss. Yeah, that fight's hectic.
Well, you weren't kidding and you said it was hard.
Yeah. It's just a lot going on, so.
Conquered the dancing boss. We'll conquer this one.
Yeah, we got all the way to the second dude, so
that's good.
Repair mounts up back here.
Besides, we got to do something before 9.1 releases, right?
Yeah, I figure we've got about 6 weeks. I'm confident that the date of the June 29th or whatever that they were talking about, I'm feeling like that's probably a pretty good date. Because we're seeing a lot of stuff on MMO Champion and stuff. They're really posting a lot of shit out there that's showing it. Yeah, so we got about 6 weeks, I think.
What's the last boss like?
Hard.
Hard? Oh, neat.
I think
Just
this boss is harder, just mechanics wise and stuff.
The last boss is, I mean, you just basically go in and just roll your face a little harder on the keyboard and you'll be fine.
That's right. There you go.
Yeah, I feel like on normal, he's really not that bad at all.
None of these bosses are that bad at all on normal.
After
Well,
you kill each ad, a pool spawns beneath everyone's feet.
But this boss doesn't seem like it changed much, just more damage. More punishing for missing
Like
mechanics.
a fucking truck.
And then the gargoyle, you get gargoyles all the time. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing that threw me jumping into this fight. I'm like, oh shit, another gargoyle? What the fuck?
Yeah, just gargoyle get dead. Nope, another gargoyle.
Get this fight, gargoyle after gargoyle after gargoyle.
Called it.
Like all it is, I swear. They're pouncing on people.
Evil.
Mike in general, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Tear you asunder!
Waiting.
My blade of
Benzo.
Ow!
What the fuck?
That was our friend the Blade.
But why?
Yeah, I was in my spot.
It wasn't y'all, it was when it ricocheted back towards the boss. I don't understand why it...
It hit 3 fucking people. Like, I don't,
Yeah, it's
I don't
gonna
know.
wipe it.
treacherous scum! My
hate
blade
this
will
boss.
find the depths! Take you!
Do we need to put the markers a little further out?
Back to,
Your
He's the boss
treachery
away
has come to an
yeah, a little bit. Maybe back purple up a little bit.
We need more space. It's very close.
Yeah, I feel real cramped when I'm trying to tank him and see what's going on. So
I get hit by the blades like all the time. And that's
So
just
we
from
were-
tanking him being in the hitbox area, like just trying to position and taunt swap, like it just moves everywhere.
So when we were doing Cindergosa in ICC, and we kept fucking wiping on that boss over and over, we could not fucking understand what the problem was. Finally, we realized the boss was just, this was like 6 weeks of wiping on this boss. The boss was just a little too close, and her hitbox was so big that we couldn't get to the ice blocks anyway, so. Yeah, boss is too close.
Alright, move the purple back. I got rid of the other stuff because we're not gonna worry about that until we get to like the second phase / phase 3.
Right.
But if we get that shit, just drop it out of the way back here somewhere.
I can't not see a feast drop anymore without thinking, ooh, a piece of candy. Did you guys watch that Preach video?
Yep.
It's pretty damn hilarious.
I saw it.
So good.
He does such a really good job with that drama time. He tells stories so well.
The song that's stuck in my head's Back Wife. She did this to me. She got a song stuck in my head last night.
Your rebellion!
the son of a bitch!
Guess you go.
Wrong button. Wrong button.
Blade ink. Van Largen. Crystallize. Blade ink.
My blade will find you!
Swift Wrath.
When this gargoyle comes down, just keep it so you can get your stacks clear.
Yeah, marker.
Crystallize ink. Run it out. Stack from meteor. Blade ink. Silver stain.
Hands down.
I'm taking the stone guy. Oh, or not.
We don't have a res for you.
For my soul spell out on Korean, sorry.
No escape!
I don't have a target.
The spacing seems better though. People in.
Treacherous scum!
General, get cover! My soldiers will strike from the sky! Champions! I will clear the skies!
Cool.
Bring me that anima, heroes!
Now you get 2.
Oh, I accidentally already had to use my cheap healing potion.
You got 3 stacks of wicked too. You're already you're hurting.
Take you!
Because there's a time when this gargoyle goes into his stone shit where I just take all the shit. Damn it, I was trying to get in though.
2 and 4.
That was going better though.
Yeah, I think spacing's a little bit. It's gonna take some practice. This one's tough.
We got through the first boss with quite a few people up.
So you're saying there's a chance?
And there's a chance.
Treachery has come to an end.
No, I didn't know that.
What's that?
Oh, Cran's talking in heal chat.
God.
There's a dot that the boss puts on people. If you dispel it, it puts another dot on after, but that dot hurts like a motherfucker. But it'll go off eventually. So the idea is just dispel one at a time.
That's like dispel 1, wait 6 seconds. Dispel 1.
I just heard the cursive go off and I clicked the button.
Yeah, and every time that thing came up, they were just gone immediately. Normally it's fine, it's just a lot of damage going on right here.
Yeah, it's you got Heart Rend, which is 4,600 damage every 3 seconds for 36 seconds, so it takes forever. But when it's dispelled, it turns into Heart Hemorrhage, which is 6,500 damage every 1 second for 6 seconds.
It fucking sucks.
Yeah, for 6 seconds, it hammers you home.
It's like non-dispellable.
36k, over 36k damage.
Yeah, it's your full
6
health bar.
seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we'd have had it that last time. Somebody had. Well, who did that?
Blade Ink. Brightly Yaz. Crystallize out.
Honoring the general.
Here comes Blade. Brightly Tatter.
Again? Are they still on the
Crystallizing.
Okay, I got the general. Go.
Blade. Griselda Yaz.
Got rid of both.
Blade Ink. Pass me that, Yaz.
My soldiers will strike from the sky. Champions, I will clear the skies.
There you go. On the Goliath, not on call. Gotta get the blood things back. Also, like,
I don't have a target.
watch for the red circles on the ground. Blade incoming. Comes Finn and Brightly. Purple. Crystallize Ink.
Want call because I need to take him.
I also think too.
Just take him with us.
Zool, you've got the bubble on your head.
Ed, what?
You had the blood thing from the Goliath. Somehow.
Ed, let's be running.
You cannot escape my wrath.
Be broken! Tremble in my shadow!
Are you alright?
Be res for Zool.
Though I may fly a little stiff in the morning.
I got him.
Okay, just threw out.
Stack for Meteor. Blades Ink. Griselda Argent. Eruption out.
I'll take the general.
I got the first one.
General still.
Beware.
I know. By the way, one of those kills you.
Yeah.
My blade will
Blades, Whips and Yaws.
No way! Drive you into the ground! Beware.
And
Honorless scum. I will drive you into the
Oh, a bit farther.
Yeah.
Getting there. Just gonna take some practice. Yeah.
Know your place. Beware. Know your place.
Your treachery has come to an end.
One more? Or are we done?
I could do one more.
One more.
Let's do it.
I haven't been humbled quite enough yet. One more out of you.
Stand up here and tank for a little while. That'll humble you real quick.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
You know, to be honest, we've actually been doing pretty well this patch. Like, we haven't had many days where it was just a full day of wiping.
Yeah, we've actually done pretty good, yeah.
Like, I can't think of that many days where we just sat there and wiped all fucking day.
Council was the first one that we really ran into that we kind of ran into a wall. And once we got past that, we didn't have too much problem with sludge. We had worked on it a few times. But I expected this one will be a little tough. It's just there's a lot of mechanics that we're getting better at the mechanics since we're making it farther. It's just a lot going on.
This reminds me of the old days where you would spend a whole night just trying to learn one fight.
Yeah.
Just trying to get out of phase 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like in Black Temple, when we were raiding Black Temple, oh my god.
Oh my god.
We would spend a whole, 3 nights trying to do one boss.
Right. Last pull of the night, fuckers.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here!
Traitors must die!
Tear you asunder! No escape!
Oh shit, it's me. I'm so sorry.
You cannot run!
I'm conning the general.
They have 2 stacks. You have 1.
Yep. Yeah, so when the crystallize comes, just take the guy with, I'll say with the general. There it is. Grab the flyer.
Get cover! My soldiers will strike from the sky! Champions, I will clear the skies!
Bring me their anima heroes!
that call.
Oh shit!
Did you go flying?
Yeah, I was trying to pick up an orb and I got thrown off the edge. Like I was run over and then they transitioned.
God damn it.
IR dead if we have any residents.
Taunting the general.
You want anyone rest?
Sure. Pick somebody, I don't care.
I'll take it.
Beware.
Run!
Break you!
I don't have a target.
Beware.
For your lives! Run for your lives!
You cannot run! Treacherous scum!
I will break you! Beware.
Will find you!
I taunted the general.
Beware.
I realized I had the debuff. I couldn't have soaked that. Or shouldn't have soaked that.
Oh, that one hurt. A 43,000 stone fist. It's killing blow at 75%.
I got killed by a 50,000 melee from the Goliath earlier.
Wow.
That's what killed me the first time. That's like a lot. I couldn't believe it.
So wait, what's this debuff that you're not supposed to have when you jump in this thing? Because I'm pretty sure I just had it because I took 100,000 damage.
Yeah, I took 57k.
Annihilation, I think no, reverberating vulnerability.
You have to rotate who soaks it.
Yeah, you soak.
Oh, you just can't soak twice.
The first time you soak, it's not going to expire before the second one comes up.
So you can get the one after though, right?
Yeah, it's like every other one you can soak.
Yeah, Drew, I took the stone fist. He did 43,595 physical damage, 6,500 overkill. I absorbed 87,000 of it.
You had like 4 stacks on you when I died.
I staggered the shit out of that stuff. Alright, we're done. That was good.
Nighters!
Night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks all.
Good night.
Good progress.
Oh, before everybody leaves, I saw, you may have seen on the Discord that Yaz and Drew and some others are trying to maybe do some Mythic Pluses this weekend on Sunday. I will try and be around to do that as well. If you guys are interested this week, you do have the 4 Mythics that'll get you a piece of 213 gear, so that is worth doing.
Ooh.
So if anybody's interested, just be around on Sunday and we'll see if we can get some groups going.
My parents are back from vacation Friday, so I'm going out and having dinner with them on Sunday. So I won't be around from like 4 to probably around 8, but I'll be on early Sunday and probably most of Saturday. So if anyone wants to run keys, I can tank, heal, or DPS.
Okay. Yeah, and I'll be on earlier probably, so.
Probably be around on Sunday.
Yeah, that's
'Cause
why I said
don't
I'll.
work anymore on Sundays.
Yeah, I'll probably be around on Sunday and just earlier. I won't be on late, but I'll be on earlier, so.
Yeah, I'll definitely be on after 8 when I get back from my parents, but yeah, Sunday afternoon. Like,
Yeah.
Big key times when I won't be available, but oh well.
Yeah, I'll do some mythics.